I have a theory that a very large man named possibly Dan used to own this shirt. Now I own it because I got it from the thrift store. And apparently he did not like the collar because he stretched it out as much as he could. But gosh, is it comfy.
Good morning. Oh, with your feet. Oh, what two babies. They're so cute. No licking.
Oh, okay. Every morning I come in here and I try to get ready for the gym, and it is just so much harder nowadays, like so much harder, because everything is tight. Everything doesn't really fit. It doesn't really bother me. I just need, like, that's why I've been wearing these like little shorts, like little active shorts, like every single day, is because they're the only thing that like doesn't really squeeze on my stomach anymore. There's only a few pair of leggings that don't squeeze on my stomach. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know if I should go through and get rid of stuff, but then it's like, well, what if I fit it after pregnancy? I'm going ballsy today. I'm wearing tight athletic shorts, which I never wear this. Also, I really feel like I'm like actually bumping this week. Like I feel like you can finally kind of tell I'm pregnant, not just bloated. You know what I mean? Maybe we have a little jacket too. I feel a little exposed. There's the outfit of the day. I really do feel like I have like actually bumped. 21 weeks this week, and I can finally feel him kicking. He kicks so much at night. Genuinely the best feeling in the world. Like it really does just feel like gas bubbles at first, but then when you can start to feel them from the outside and not just from the inside, it's so crazy. But I have been doing a lot better with my workouts. Working out while pregnant is not for the faint of heart, seriously. I do feel like my first trimester and second trimester have been vastly different, which I'm very thankful for, because my first trimester was not the best. It was a little rough, I will say, which people did prepare me for. I just didn't really sink in until you're like in that position actually. But second trimester, golden. Like I've had like literally no issues, no really sicknesses other than like the headaches. Those come and go. Like it's not like all the time. Workouts have been good. Little guy is growing. And it's honestly fun being pregnant. It really is. Dear God, please bless this food. Help it to nourish their little bodies. Stand and pray. Amen. You may eat. You may eat. So all last week I was down bad. Like I was so ill. That was probably the sickest I've been in 2 years, genuinely. I don't get sick that often, if ever. And this was so devastatingly bad, and I thought it was strep throat. I went and got tested for like all the things. Nothing came back positive. And I was like, what the heck is this? And she was like, it's just a random virus, but like my throat could barely breathe. It was that bad. It hurt so bad. Felt like it got stung by like a million bees. But we are on the come up. Actually, we're definitely like out of it. I would say Sunday was like the last day, but I was like, okay, I still feel it, but I'm like 50% better. Monday felt totally normal. Today I feel great. So there's truly nothing like getting over the sickness and you're like, yeah, okay, now I can get back into my routine. But last week we were also shooting all week for the new Electrolytes, which I know I told you guys way too soon. I told you literally months ago about the new Electrolytes because I was just so excited. And we have new flavors launching. We are launching the variety pack first, but then we will come out with like the individual packets or individual, whatever it's called, the big packets of them. And every single person we've had try these is like, you guys crushed it, like knocked it out of the park. The new flavors are just incredible. So I'm gonna have one today. Can't show you the flavor yet. I might have already told you guys in an old video. I'm honestly not sure. They are They are so good. Like if you like our regular electrolytes, that's probably our most popular product, to be honest. You are gonna freak out about these. Like I think they are like 10 times better. Mango, what is she working at? Mango! Right. So we finished up shooting for these and now we just have to like announce, post on Instagram, get everything ready for the launch, which I might vlog some of that because I think that's interesting, like actually showing how we get ready for the launch. Having the green one today. Wonder if you guys can guess the flavors. It's just so good. Okay, I wanted to have a little chat about some things in regards to pregnancy, fitness, maybe like some fears that a lot of people have, and kind of just how it's been for me. My mindset has actually shifted through pregnancy. Like obviously, if you guys have been around a while, I very much value health and fitness, and like I really much value having a routine, being very regimented on things. And pregnancy just doesn't necessarily allow for that. I think building those habits beforehand is like crucial to having those translate and carry over when you get pregnant. And I will say, like before getting pregnant, I don't want to say scared, I guess a little nervous, just in regards to my body's gonna change a lot and I'm not gonna be able to work out the way that I want to work out. And like it was very selfish thoughts, but I think those are very valid at the same time, because like you are giving up your body for 9 to 10 months. But like now being in it, it is genuinely like the best thing I've ever done. Like I don't even care about watching my body change. Like it doesn't bother me because it is so cool what I'm doing. I will say at the beginning, I was like, this is hard to watch. Like at the very, very beginning, I was like, this is hard to just like sit and watch your body change. And like when you work out, it doesn't change anything. You see no progress, whatever. Now that we've like seen him, he's bigger. I have a bump. I can like feel him kicking and stuff. It is genuinely just like the greatest thing I've ever done. Like I know you're gonna hear basically every mom ever say that, but like it is just so incredibly cool that our bodies are like able to do this, and they're just like perfectly designed to like create life and carry life. It's so wild. But in regards to fitness, like after taking the pregnancy course, like I feel like that taught me so much. And I thought that I had like a general knowledge about how to work out during pregnancy, and I was actually like way too timid. And I think that's what a lot of people are. Obviously there are like restrictions. Certain people have certain things in their pregnancy. Like I'm just talking about like a general, relatively healthy pregnancy. But like birth is one of the most, if not the most intense thing you will do in your entire life. It's like the most intense physical thing that you will do in your entire life if you choose to have a baby. And basically you need to be training for that. So you don't need to be like taking it super easy. Like at the beginning I was like, oh, I'm just gonna walk and do a little banded workout, like no big deal. Basically what I've been learning is like, no, you should be training with intensity. Like I can lift and lift heavy. Obviously you like listen to your body and you feel if things are wrong, then you stop. But for the most part, like you should be getting after it. Like genuinely. And I think taking that course like really kind of like sparked something in me, and I'm way more motivated now just because I'm like, that is so true. Like birth is gonna be so freaking hard and I'm excited for it, but if I don't like train and prep for that and like put myself in uncomfortable, hard situations all throughout my pregnancy, obviously situations safe for baby, obviously, but like in regards to my workout, I'm not going balls to the wall, but I am pushing myself to a level 7, 8 out of 10. Like I'm like pushing it. Okay, it should be hard, and I think lifting is the best way to do that. You can just keep muscle mass, stay in shape, and then I also have been combining that with walking just because it's good to get a little cardio. But yeah, like the beginning of pregnancy, first off, first trimester is just rough. Like if you work out during first trimester, props to you, sister. Props to you, because I think honestly, on average, I worked out 2, maybe 3 times a week. It was like generous, okay? Because most of the time I just felt so sick and like had no energy to do anything. But I just want this to be like a little encouraging talk, because I was a little nervous before getting pregnant that like it was gonna like hinder me a lot, and I just feel like that is such an outdated mindset. You keeping your body and mind in really good shape while being pregnant is only beneficial for the baby, for the birth, for you, for everyone. And you know what? When you work out all during pregnancy, it's supposed to give you like a much smoother better birth, and that is what I'm hoping for, genuinely. But obviously that's not the case for everybody, but that's what I'm praying for, genuinely. It's just like a really good birth. And I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm actually like getting excited for it versus scared. I go through phases, actually. I get scared and then I get more excited, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I'm scared again. The more and more these weeks go on, I'm like, oh my god, I actually have to push this thing out of my body. Thing as in our son, which is like makes it so much better. But like, if I think about the logistics, I'm like, oh brother, that's you know, that's a little scary. Lunch because I am starving. I had such a good workout. I'm so proud of myself. I am going to pick from one of my Factor meals this week. You guys know how much we love Factor, but I have been utilizing Factor like 10 times more now that I'm pregnant. I genuinely cannot be bothered to meal prep. Nothing in me could get me to meal prep. For some reason, when I make meals at home, when you're pregnant, they just don't taste as good. Like, meals that someone else made taste 10 times better. So Factor has been actually a lifesaver for like staying on nutrition goals. They're chef prepared, dietitian approved. They come fresh, never frozen, but you can freeze them if you need to save them for later. But they come to a box directly to your door. It is literally so easy. You can go online, pick out the meals that you want. If you have specific dietary restrictions, you can go in there and they have everything labeled. You can categorize by that. It is actually the best meal delivery, meal prep service I've ever used. It's also very flexible. So if you need to skip or pause your subscription, you can do that very easily, which like sometimes we'll go through phases where we meal prep on our own. And so I'll just pause our subscription. It's super easy. But today, here's the options. We have grilled chicken and brown butter Yukon mash. That one already sounds very good to me. Herbed Greek chicken with tomato penne. Ooh, that one also sounds very good. Green chili chicken with Mexican style cauliflower and pepper jack queso blanco. I've had this one before and it is so bomb. Smoky Gouda macaroni and shredded beef. That sounds really good. 30 grams of protein, wow. Last but certainly not least, Nona's Sunday beef bolognese. Wow, we got a really good package. These all sound amazing. I'm honestly just gonna pick the one with the most protein. Wow, what? That one has 42 grams of protein. I'm going with my old reliable. I'm going with the green chili chicken, pepper jack queso blanco. I do have a code if you guys want to try out Factor. Seriously, it really changes the game, especially if you're new to like fitness and nutrition and you need help with nutrition specifically. Like, this just makes eating healthy so easy. So I do have a code if you guys want to try it out. You can use code 50Kylie to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. This smells so good. Can you see the steam? Oh, hot. I made this chia seed pudding on Sunday just for like a little extra sweet treat. I am obsessed. I don't know why I don't make chia seed pudding more often. It's so easy and it's so good for you and it helps with your digestive system. Like, look at that. It's so good. So there are actually quite a bit of house projects I feel like I have not updated you on. First off is the guest bath. It's finally done and it looks so freaking good. Like, I am just so obsessed with the way it turned out. So let me show you. So they finished the cabinets. Like, now they're shiny and sealed. And we added these little gold, it's called champagne gold, but it's like a little fluted. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's like a little fluted detail. And then you just pull them, slide them back. And honestly, I thought the handles would get in the way more, but they really don't. They just stick out a little bit, but like regardless, the doors were gonna stick out a little bit. Push it back. And then voila, you have your hidden washer and dryer and it's amazing. I love it so much. We have some extra storage up there. And then the vanity, oh my my God, you guys. It turned out so good. We ended up going with the gold. It's already a little dirty, and then I did a very subtle black mirror, which some people do not like this in my DMs. But you know, I thought we needed like black and gold together. I thought too much gold. First off, gold is really hard to match. Like if I got a gold mirror, it probably wouldn't be the same gold as this. And that would throw off the whole vibe. I'm obsessed with the green. The green, like this is the first green room I have ever liked. And I've done a lot of green rooms, okay? And then this marble is just like, it's amazing. We got a remnant. And so it was a little bit cheaper, but we had enough to do like one of those faux thicker edges too. And I just am obsessed with the way that everything turned out. Now we have some extra storage down here. And now we added a whole toilet to our house, which I think I told you this, but the reason that we did this is because everyone had to use the guest room bathroom, which is fine. It was fine. It totally worked. But now that that's going to be a nursery, like that's not gonna work anymore. Like if the baby's sleeping, people can't just be barging in there going to the bathroom, you know what I mean? And stinking it up. This is probably one of my favorite projects that we've ever done. Like I just am obsessed with the way it turned out. So very pleased about that. I have been planning out the nursery, which is just so surreal. And I'm just so excited. A little bit of a mess in here. We had to sell that dresser. I just wasn't going with the vibe of what I want to do. And then gotta sell this bed. So that's listed on Marketplace. Hopefully that sells in the next little bit. And then obviously the poop room will be repainted. And it will be baby boy's nursery. So I'm just like in the midst of designing and planning all of that. I really want to do custom built-ins here, and I got them priced out, and it's actually not that expensive because I hate these big doors. Like they just, I don't know if you can tell, they just wiggle, and I feel like one, it will be a safety hazard, and two, it's just not very functional. And I actually really like these cubbies, but I don't like how high they are. I actually saw an inspo on Pinterest, I'll put it here, but they put the cubbies at the bottom so that you can like put little baskets and it could be all of his toys and stuff in there, which I really liked that. So maybe I'll have our cabinet guy kind of build that in because I feel like that could be a really smart thing to do. But I think I'm gonna do like a walnut crib and a walnut little dresser. So the old dresser was like a light oak and I did love it. It was that one that I redid not too long ago, but it was just, it served its purpose and its time has come and gone. We are actually going and getting a chair for in here. It's the first piece of furniture we're getting for the nursery. And you know I love Marketplace. I'm the self-proclaimed Marketplace queen. I will say so myself. I found this amazing recliner. It is not a glider though. Gliders are so freaking expensive, and I've just been asking my other mom friends and I'm like, is a glider necessary? Like, am I gonna want the rocking motion or am I really not gonna care? Do I just need like a really comfy breastfeeding chair? And a lot of the gliders that are like more affordable just look very stiff and like small and not very wide. Like I want to be able to like sit crisscross applesauce in this chair, you know what I mean? And I just found the most amazing recliner on Facebook Marketplace, and the guy was like, the manufacturer accidentally sent us two, so my loss is your gain. We paid like $1,800 for this, and he's selling it for $400. And I'm like, I'm coming to get that from you, buddy. It is very wide though, so I'm like hoping it fits. It'll fit. There's not gonna be much in here, so just like a crib and stuff. But I'm so excited. I can't believe we're like to the point where we have to start doing his nursery. It's just really crazy. Honestly, like just in general, I can't believe I'm halfway done with this pregnancy. Like it just is crazy to me. Like, oh, that's a chia seed. Okay. But if I really poke it out, I'm 21 weeks. I can't believe. And I am feeling him so much. It is really crazy. Like, not right now. I think he literally sleeps during the day. I've heard that babies are like nocturnal when they're in your womb. Oh, actually, can I feel him? Barely. I can like barely feel him. It's not like very big kicks. But when I'm going to bed, brother is literally whoa, hello. That's crazy. Just love him so much. I literally cannot believe. Like if the second half of this pregnancy flies by like the first half did, he's gonna be here in a blink of an eye. Like I am over 5 months pregnant. I'm like, how have I been pregnant for 5 months? It feels like I've been pregnant for like 2 weeks. How do you feel? We're going to get his first nursery.
Wow, that is exciting. I don't get my rocking chair.
You're gonna love this chair so much. You're gonna be in there. Just trust me. You're gonna love
What's the
this
address?
chair. Oh, yeah.
So here's what happened. First, Spencer tried to steal the man's dog. Then we loaded up the car.
Dude, the chair is so nice.
And I got kicked off the sticks.
The dog was nice.
Apparently I drive too crazy to have a car thing in the back.
Agreed, yes.
So Kylie's taking
Coming
over.
soon.
We're gonna see if we make it back because it's not tied down super tight. There's the guy that steals dogs.
Really nice chair, nicer dog. I like that little fella.
It was literally a tiny little white dog, and Spencer was
My
like
first-
trying to pick it up, and we
my
were like,
first
stop
instinct,
that.
I saw a cute dog. I tried to pick up the cute dog. Sue me.
Maybe do that with a woman.
Yeah. So I don't want to name names or anything, but the last person to have the vlog camera, my husband, knocked it into slow-mo mode. So I had to speed up these clips and they have no sound. But basically, we got the chair home. Spencer and Bronson moved it into the house. It was like the largest chair on planet Earth, but it was so freaking nice. The top reclines and the bottom reclines, and it basically like lays down into a whole bed. So this is just footage of us moving it all in, and then also us trying out the actual chair, and like we were pretending a bag of diapers was the baby, and I'm just so excited. Like I literally cannot wait. The more stuff that we get for his nursery, like the more real that it's becoming. But stay tuned because this weekend we are doing his whole nursery and I'm so excited.